The next program we're going to cover today is the Fibonacci series. Okay, we all know that a Fibonacci series is an infinite series. It has two initial values, zeros and one, and then you keep going back and forth adding, like 0 plus 1 you'll get 1, 1 plus 1 you'll get 2, then 1 plus 2 you'll get 3, then 2 plus 3 you'll get 5, then 5 plus 3 you'll get 8, and so on and so forth, etc., etc. Okay, so this is called a Fibonacci series. So I'll assume in my, since the first two numbers are the initial values, so I'll put in f050 as 0 0, and in f051 I'll put 1, and the rest of it I'll keep adding and keep appending the result on the same list. Okay, so since a Fibonacci series is an infinite series, I'll initialize a counter I'll initialize a counter, so just to display the first 5 numbers or the first 6 numbers or 7 numbers, whichever you want. Okay, so here I'll move C with 5 just to display the first 5 numbers of the Fibonacci series. So to do that, I'll do MVIC with a 05. This is like a counter. So similarly, like in every other programs, I'll point my pointer to F050. So I'll put that first data into my accumulator. Then I'll go get my second data, because according to Fibonacci series, I have to get the first 2 data first. And then I can add my first data and my second data, 0 0 and 0 1. Okay, so this results is there in accumulator now, and I have to store it because my series have to look 0 1 0 1 0 1 1. Okay, the results is there in accumulator. Okay, so I'll try to store it in F052 now. Okay, so I'll just DAA it just so that you get decimal number all the time, because once after 8 actually you started getting the hexadecimal numbers also. So just to make sure that your answer is always decimal, okay, so I'll increment my H value. Okay, and I'll whatever is there in accumulator, I'll put it in memory in F052. Now what happened here is, now the pointer, it should go back. Okay, now what happened is, now the pointer is pointing at F052. So what happened is I have to go back to F051 so that F051 and F052 can be added. So what happened is, to go to F051, so I decrement my HL pair. So when I decrement my HL pair, it becomes F051. Okay, so and my F052 is already the F052 value is already there in accumulator, so I'll just add M to it, means I'm adding F051 and F052. Okay, my accumulator is already 0 1. That is the content of F052 itself. Okay, so that'll be 0 2. So I'll store that into I want to store it into F053. Okay, so what I do next is, but my pointer, since it's pointing to F051, I have to do double increment to point to F053. My pointer is pointing to F051, so I have to go increment one time to go F052, increment again to go to F053, because I want to store 0 2 in F053. So whatever is an accumulator, I'm moving it to F053. Okay, so that's so what happened is, here I have to start using a loop. Okay, I cannot keep writing programs like this forever. So for that I have to try adapting it into a loop. Okay, so what happened here is, now I've finished adding one time, so I'll decrement my counter. My counter is there 05. I'll decrement my counter and I'll decrement C. C means C minus 1, result will be stored in C. So if you do C minus 1, at one point of time your C will become 0, because it's 5, it'll go 4, it'll go 3, it'll go 2, it'll go 1, it'll go 0. So I'll check on a non-Z, J and Z. J and Z means jump on not 0 to L1s. Until unless it's not 0, you keep going through the loop till you get all your numbers of the Fibonacci series. Okay, so I think that's